creator network. I have been gifted DLC for The Sims 4, but all opinions remain my own. Thank you so much for watching. Sponsored by EA. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just gonna quickly do something for the stream and then we will get started. So just give me one moment. I appreciate you all for being here. And we will get started very soon. Hi Mac, welcome in. How are you doing? Okay. This is gonna be my first time watching the trailer, so when I react to it, like, this is my true reaction. Last time I'd watched it previously, this time I haven't seen anything. I only saw one thing that someone said in the Discord, but it wasn't like anything that was like a spoiler. Not that it could really be a spoiler because it's been released, but you know what I mean. Nothing that I didn't already suspect or know. Okay, let me just get myself sorted because I literally just got back home and I was like, I am home early today. Let me see if I can get a quick stream in at a reasonable time for you guys, because my streams, well, recently I've been streaming at a more reasonable time, but before, when I was on my vacation, I was streaming at really late. So now anytime I'm like, I have a little bit of time to stream, I'm like, okay, I gotta take this opportunity. So let me get the captions going. Have you seen the trailer, Mac? Have you seen it yet? Okay. I'm gonna pause the music. Okay, you guys should be able to hear this when I have it set up. We're going to reset. There we go. Okay. And then I don't know why it does this every single time where the camera decides to like move over. so then I have to adjust it every single time. Okay, so we got that. And there are the captions. Okay. Hi, Ray. How are you doing? Welcome in. You came just in time. We're just about to take a look at the trailer for the new... This is the gameplay trailer. So, like, the reveal trailer came out that kind of showed us, like, what's coming. And then this one's going to show the gameplay specifically. So, let me just make it smaller. I don't like putting it full screen because then I'm blocking half of it. But I'm doing good. I was a little bit tired, but I'm kind of trying to push through so that I can sleep at a reasonable time. Because recently, I've just been getting home and then, like, napping. And I'm like, I can't get used to that. Because later, I'm going to have to wake up even earlier some days than I'm waking up now. So, I got to get used to longer days. But yeah, I'm excited to see this trailer. What are you having for dinner if you wanna share? I don't know. I guess you guys won't mind if it's full screen. If there's anything that I'm covering, then I'll try and let you know. Okay, let's get started.
Sometimes it feels like life could use a fast forward button. But I think...
Okay, I might pause in between. I have been getting enough sleep. Today I slept a little bit less, like 6 hours, but I've really been trying to get like 8 hours of sleep almost every day. I've been going to sleep at like a reasonable time. I would say like the latest I've gone to bed this week is like 2, and then I wake up by like 8 or by 8. But the earliest I've gone to sleep some days is like 10 or 11. Sometimes earlier if I take a nap first. You're having chicken and bean salad separately. Okay, that sounds good. I haven't had dinner. Yours is so bad. You sleep at 2 and wake up at noon. I mean, that was me before I didn't have a choice anymore. Like, honestly, waking up this early in the morning is not my preferred method. But also there's a part of me that's just like, girl, you want to be a teacher? Like, you're gonna have to wake up early. So I'm like trying to push myself to get into that mindset, but it's hard. That is true. I feel like once you get to a point where it's like you don't have the option to sleep at whatever time you want, then it's easier to fix. One of the devs did a Q&A on Imagining Friends. They should have a wrap-up post soon. Okay, because I was trying to scroll through and see if I could find the messages just from the producer or the dev, but it didn't let me search like messages from a specific person. So I was just like, okay. If they do post like an overview of everything, that's good, because then we can just like look at that after. Otherwise, I might just try and scroll through and see if I can find it, but it might take a while. You look back and think, damn, how do I wake up at 7 a.m. every day? Well, when I was in elementary school and like middle school, even high school, my mom would wake me up most of the time. Like, even if I set an alarm, most times she still would have to come and wake me up. You took screenshots? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mac. That's really nice. If you don't mind posting them in the Discord, I'd greatly appreciate it. So that way I could just like go through that instead of having to like cycle through their entire Discord. But no pressure. But yeah, I miss those days. To be fair, she still comes in, not to like wake me up, but like she always comes in to like say bye to me like before she goes to work, and it's around the time that I need to be up anyway. So it kind of works out. Usually I'm already up. But sometimes if I'm like, you know, kind of like half asleep, like still in the process of waking up, like once I see her, I'm like, okay, I gotta get up. You know? Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, let's get into this.
What it really needs is a play button.
So this is the imaginary friend.
So come on,
let me know if I should turn it back up or down, or if this is good. Oh, you know what I should do? Let me put captions on for y'all.
Super cool playgrounds, retro video games, even the silly game of handshake, game of games.
Sorry, I had to go back because I wanted to see this. So these are the new like video games, and this is the thing that I was trying to point out in like some of the pictures that we saw. But like you see where my mouse is, it looks like we can like sit and have a drink by us. Like I don't know if they just placed those there to like for the aesthetic, but I noticed these drinks keep popping up and they look like energy drinks kind of. And when they were sitting by the pool, both of them, like both people had like the drinks next to them, and I noticed that in the lounger they were able to like hold their drinks, which is not usually the case. So I think they've like updated it. We'll see. I haven't seen them drink from this one, so it could just be clutter, but I saw them like drinking the hot cocoa in the lounge chairs. So I don't know if that's like a new thing, a new animation.
Silly game of hand shapes. I win.
Not called hand shapes or rock paper scissors.
He'd go off and do his own thing, which was fine. No, I mean it. As an imaginary friend, I was just like the others of my...
Okay, so sorry I keep pausing, but I just want to like point things out. So these are the 4 different kinds of imaginary friends you can have. Oh, I realize I am blocking it. Okay. Do you guys prefer yeah, I think that's a good size. So you guys can see the full thing. But yeah, we have the like more fun imaginary friend. I think this one is like, oh, how come you can't see where I'm pointing now? Do I need to be tabbed in? Okay, there we go. This one is supposed to be like the scary one. I think they said there were 4 different types. This one looks more like, I don't remember what the types were. I would have to look it up. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Oh, probably not in that tab. Imaginary friend type Sims 4. Okay, goofball. I don't know if this is right. I think so. I just saw them and then it disappeared. Goofball, creative, competitive, and evil. Want screenshots in Sims chat? Yeah, Sims chat is good. So this is, I want to say goofball. What were the things that I literally just said it. Creative is probably this one right here. This one seems like competitive, and this one is evil.
Others of my kind. It was my duty.
Watch them. They're about to tell us. Imaginary boost.
But every kid grows
We can
up.
play hide and seek. You can say goodbye to your imaginary friend. This one gives like unicorn rainbow dash vibes. I love this hairstyle with the little beads in it. Like, this is definitely a hairstyle similar to what like my mom would probably do when I was younger. So very cute. I don't think we have a lot of hairstyles that have like accessories in them. So that's nice.
Poor imaginary friends behind. Not night.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna just keep pausing. But like she also has a new cardigan. I don't know if this is all one outfit. I'm gonna assume yes, only because we usually don't have like things that can go over and another piece. I don't know if the necklace is new. It looks new, but it also looks like I think a base game one that we have. But I do like the star cardigan. It's cute.
Friendship was so strong. He made me real. No goodbyes here. Now
Okay,
I
so
get to
this
experience
part's similar to Sims 3, where you can make your imaginary friends a real person, which is nice.
everything this world has to offer.
So I'm assuming you can romance your imaginary friend after you make them real, or you can become like best friends. They're like catching bugs. I have to keep pausing because there's so much happening. Empress, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? You're doing some co-working and studying. I need to do some readings later, so definitely understand the co-working vibes. Hi, Ruka Land, welcome in. Azula and the gang are coming in hot to you from the Fire Nation. Hello, hello. Romancing your imaginary friend is a trip, truly. I apologize. This is my first time watching it, so I'm gonna like keep pausing throughout, just letting y'all know. But we are checking out the trailer for the new expansion pack, the gameplay trailer specifically. But if you want to let me know how your stream was, what you were up to. I know you were co-working. I guess that's weird out of context. But in The Sims 3, when you turn your imaginary friend real, like you could form a romance with them or like form a friendship with them. So we were just saying, like, I assume once you make them real in here that you'll be able to like romance them. Kind of like, I think you can romance like Patchy or like I'm trying to think there's other things like that. Still weird in well, it's The Sims, you know? Still a little weird, but less so. Okay. This thing is really cute too. I know you can't see what I'm talking about, but the little flower thing with the butterflies. We have this like model of the town, it looks like. Some new street signs. Very cute. There's the geyser.
Say goodbye to your everyday routine and hello to something new.
Oh, gotta go back. Okay, so we already have like a wall fan. We have the floor fan that we got with the kit. Which kit was that? The garage kit. I don't think that's what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. The one that was specifically like stuff that you would have in your garage. And now we have another fan that sits right here. You can romance Annabelle. That is kind of weird when you think about it. That scary looking one. This looks like some new athletic clothing. Honestly, all of their clothes look new. I could be wrong, but I think they're all new. I like that we're able to finally use the weights. This is a new little painting over here at the top. And then obviously some new like weight racks. Okay, this is also new. The new little bicycle, which is nice. It seems like we can host a spin class.
If you're not sure where to start,
We got a blender. Thank you for the lurk. This is new back here as well. This little thing with utensils. And this wall hanging is new with these little hooks. I'm just going to be like, this is new. This is new. Her hairstyle's new. Her earrings are new. I don't know if her outfit's new. It looks like it could be, but it looks very similar to one from like fitness stuff. Although I don't think they would use something from another stuff, like from a stuff pack here. So I'm assuming it's new for the pack.
there are 3 unique venues ready for you to explore.
So these are the new places. Revive and Thrive is the gym. Love Highland, which is like Love Island. And then Camp Gibby Gibby, where we can kayak, which is super exciting.
Host or plan the perfect getaway. Getaways have a schedule.
Okay, this part I assumed was kind of obvious from the previous trailer, but I wasn't sure. But now it's like confirmed that you'll be able to plan the times when certain things happen. I was pointing out the fact that I'm like, they keep referencing the time, and generally they don't really do that when they're talking about like things you can do at a place. Like for example, when we got like vacation lots or something, they would just show us that we could go on vacation and like there you can select an amount of days. But this was like very like time focused. Hi Sade, welcome in. What were you eating for dinner? I'm gonna snooze this first ad. So we can set the time that certain things happen, which is really nice because now it makes it more like, how do I explain it? We can micromanage a little bit more, which I do like sometimes. I like that we can say like at this time, this is when people are going to do this thing, because I feel like with the current vacation lots or like rentals and stuff like that, Sims kind of just do whatever they want. Well, this is more like a hotel sort of vibe. Fried chicken, yellow rice, and cream corn. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I have some like vegan, they're not vegan I don't think, but vegetarian burgers. I think I have like shrimp and rice, and I don't really know what else. We got a bunch of stuff recently, but I'm like, I don't know. Tofu, I'm not a huge fan of tofu. I know that's like the vegetarian thing. I feel like I had it so much when I first became vegetarian that I was like, I'll have it, but it's not like my favorite thing. Oh, you know that I don't like it. Imagine. So it seems like some of the interactions we can do: sleep, have breakfast, enjoy the outdoors, have dinner, mix and mingle, and this is for the romantic competition.
Keep you on track, but some also introduce other elements to keep you on your toes, like rules.
So I guess they're out of it because they didn't find love. Now we're at the camp. They're kayaking,
But I get it if you
hanging
want to
out
create
in the
something new,
water.
like a luxury bed and breakfast, say, or maybe an evil villain social hideaway.
Cute. Wait, go back.
Evil villain.
A luxury bed and breakfast. So essentially you could make like a hotel, kind of. Because you can set what tasks Sims do. I don't really know in terms of like service staff though, what you can do. Like, so for example, they have like the spin class and stuff at the retreat. Like, does that mean there's automatically going to be people running the spin class? So like if I have a bar, is there going to automatically be like someone working the bar, or am I going to need to hire a bartender? I don't know.
Evil villain social hideaway. I reckon it's easiest to modify an existing getaway.
Okay, so these are the ones that are already there, it seems. Fitness retreat, outdoor kids camp, romantic competition, cooking competition, cozy bed and breakfast, creativity retreat. That's kind of what I was saying with like, I think it'd be fun to do like a writer's retreat. You could have your friend come like, or you could have your sim become friends with like other writers, or you could have them go on their own. Senior living community. Oh, that's a good one. Teen popularity contest. You definitely could use it also to have like a bunch of teens go on like spring break or something like that, or like if you wanted them to have like summer vacation, winter break, I don't know, whatever you want to do. You could send them away for a period of time.
Since they already have built-in schedules and roles.
Okay, so I'm glad that it seems like, oh, it looks like we do decide what roles everyone's gonna have, so that's good to know. It says create role, so I wonder if we can like create any role and then dictate what they do. So like we could have, I don't know, I can't think of a role right now, but it seems very customizable, which is nice. I thought we were going to be limited to just the 4 or 5 events that I had, but I don't know what the limit is right now. I'm assuming even if there is a limit, that modders will make it so that you can add as many as you want. So that is kind of nice, but there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different events here, and you can still add more, so that's good. It seems like you make the roles, and then you have the time slots, and then you select maybe like what roles are doing those things at those times. So for example, like maybe the camp counselor is not necessarily going to be like doing the water activities, or maybe you could have the sleep be like just for, I don't know, I'm guessing because it has a little role icon, like at 9 p.m. you could have like the camper sleep, and then at 10 p.m. you could have the camp director and camp counselor go to bed. So that's nice that you can have like them do things at different times, from what it seems. And then at the bottom it shows you how much you will earn. So it says 362 simoleons times total days. So I guess you're running the getaway? I don't know.
But you can always make the days as full or as chill as you like.
Oh, well, they just answered my question. So here, now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it seems like there's a limit of 11, because now I don't see the time slot option. But that's still quite a few activities to like set up.
Or as chill as you like. Choose where your getaway will be, how long it is, or if it's a weekly thing.
Oh, that's nice. Wait, I like that. So you can have a weekly event. So you could have it where like your kids like go to camp every week, once a week. You could have it so that they go like, you could do like a swim class or something. I feel like this kind of opens the door for like a lot of new things that you could do.
And add some rules if you like. Want a camp of little prodigies? Well, then prodigy. Want to and add.
I feel like I literally manifested this.
Like.
Okay, I wanted to see the rules. So we saw some of them, including like romantic elimination, survival of the fittest, cooking skills elimination, player choice elimination. We also have activity shuffle, grind set, mindset, hardcore mode, house of grudges, love is in the air, no strings attached, Renaissance studio, child skills elimination, creative skills elimination, and I think I read all of them at this point, but you can add up to 5 rules. So if you wanted to do like the reality dating show, you could do romantic elimination, no strings attached, love is in the air, and like kind of work it out like that.
Want a camp of little prodigies? Well, there's a rule to get them building skills faster, and another to send them packing. Who knows? Your choices could result in some formative moments for these kids.
Wait. Okay, so sorry, I keep pausing, but they say you can do a child skills contest elimination. I know we were talking about earlier, it'd be fun to do like a Halloween sort of themed camp, and I was talking to Salsa about this, and he's just like, you could find a way to like, remove the child sims from the camp without it being like, I don't want it to be, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but basically I feel like with this you can make it so like different activities make it so that they would get eliminated from the camp, and that would be like the, I guess, horror sort of feature, because it would be like the campers are disappearing but really they're just like losing the competition. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but I think it'd be fun to do something like that for Halloween.
Who knows? Your choices could result in
They
some
updated the
formative
blog
moments for these
post.
kids.
Okay, I gotta check that out. Formative moments is new, similar to like milestones, I think, from growing together. It seems like, and also similar to like maybe the bucket list sort of vibe. So it seems like there's certain things that she wants to do. She says, I want a super cool bow like all the heroes have, and I bet I can win 3 archery contests. That'd prove how good I am. And then she would master archery, I guess.
Build her archery skills, and completing this challenge could change the direction of her life forever. See, she's unlocked a new trait to help her maintain her focus. Focus? Focus! Whoops, sorry, got sidetracked there. Let's shift focus away from getaways and over to custom.
1 second. All right, let's continue. Let me see what you said. They also updated the blog post. Okay, I did read that. We will check that out after I stop pausing every few seconds.
Create your own, or try one created by others to get the old imagination train moving.
Wait, why is it placing so quickly? Hold on.
Others to get the old imagine your own, way from getaways and over to custom venues. Create your own, or try one.
Is this like a new gallery thing that they're doing? Because like, why is it just show? Did they just do this for the trailer? Or is this like a new thing that we'll be able to do?
By others to get the old imagination
'Cause
train moving.
how is it placing down in a second?
You can design and customize it to have its own skill.
Stop. I'm actually so like this is literally kind of, I know some people are saying this is like business and hobbies, but I do really feel like it kind of is. Like the fact that you can create any role. This says baker, staff, instructor, so you can kind of give them like any task you want to. And then you set the start time and the end time. You say,
And behaviors for
oh, there we go. So there are the roles. It says care for infants and toddlers, care and mentor children, child skill building. I feel like this is probably a better way, in my opinion, to do like a daycare than like business and hobbies, from what it seems, because you can like set the time that certain things happen. So you could be like, oh, at this time we like cook the meals, at this time they like care for the children, at this time they work on like their skills. So I don't know.
visitors.
I like that there's more structure.
And if you want,
Oh my goodness, what is they have a little jellyfish hat. That's so cute. These countertops are base game, so it doesn't seem like we're gonna get new countertops. These stoves are also base game. Or these like, I don't know what they're called. Not a stove, but there's a name for this. A grill. When I open The Sims, I'll figure it out, because I know that it's a very specific like thing. We have some new like paintings back here. This looks like a new little cart to store stuff on. The fridge looks kind of new, but I'm not sure. And then we have this new like caddy with the mugs and stuff.
You can host all kinds of getaways there, like an amazing cooking competition.
I'm excited for this. Like, I want to do we have to do one at some point. Also, friends, I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm gonna switch over 1 second. I don't remember how I can do this. Hold on. I know it's on the starting screen, but if you guys didn't already see at the beginning, I'm going to be doing some sort of competition series at some point with this new pack. So if you want to make a sim for that series, you have to be a young adult or adult. And then I set on my website like what things to include in the description. I don't know if we'll do a baking competition, cooking competition. Like, I don't know what type of competition we'll do yet, but including all those details will be good if you want to participate or have your sim participate. If you were part of Love Island and you want to use that sim for it, then you can. Just let me know that you want to resubmit that sim. And then I need children for the summer camp if we end up doing one, or not summer camp, just for the camp. So if you want to make a child sim to submit, you can use the hashtag camp alluring. So allura comp if you want to be part of the competition series for like young adults, either like cooking, either romantic, whatever. And if you want to be part of the children's camp, then you make a child sim with the hashtag camp alluring, and you can go to AlluringSimmer.com/project for all the details for both of those things. Hopefully that makes sense.
I've always wanted to crush one of these challenges.
I think that's a new recipe you can make, like the fairy bread, fairy toast.
Now, imagine what other possibilities are out there.
Oh, okay. It looks like we're only going to get one trait from what I've seen so far, which is the competitive trait. So that's just something to take note of. I don't know if we're getting any more, so just keep that in mind. It says some items and interactions shown require The Sims 4 Seasons, a classic, The Sims 4 Vampires, oh spooky, and The Sims 4 Island Living. What's an Outlast challenge without it? Is this going to be like Survivor vibes? Because I was thinking of that. Like, that would be fun. No way. I was literally talking to my sister about this. I was like, oh, it'd be fun to do Survivor, but I don't know how I would do it. There's no way.
Yeah, it's a survival competition with a vampire on a tropical island. Why, who's asking? Hey, the
1 p.m. drink
getaway
plasma.
system can take you places you'd never expect. Just sim it and see.
Hold on. There's so much they're showing us. Okay, I love these like kayaks just laying at the side. I guess these are the functional ones. I don't think they're just display, but they might be. Oh my goodness, J-Town Holla, thank you so much for the raid. Can we get a shout out for J-Town? Welcome in. Throw that ass in a circle, as you should. Welcome in Spicy Garlic. It's Shanna, Zoni Zamoni. Psyched, hello. How are you doing? Welcome in Raiders. Mini Sweet Pea, hello. Thank you so much for the shout out for J-Town. How was your stream? What were you up to? If you need a de-stream, if you need a raid and run, please take care of yourself. But if you want to share what you were up to in The Sims today, then feel free to let me know. We were just checking out the trailer. I've been pausing every second, so even though it's only 3 minutes and 55 seconds, I think we spent at least 10 or 20 minutes just going through every little detail. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've seen the new gameplay trailer, like what you think of it. I'm so hyped for it. You're so excited. This new pack is so exciting. You were creating a community member in The Sims today. Oh, that's fun. Did you get to finish making the sim? Your phone on loud. Throw that ass in a circle. I'm glad that everyone was able to hear me say that. It's very important. I feel like in celebration of this pack, you should be throwing that ass in a circle, because I just think, I don't know, it seems really cool so far. And I like how much customization we have. I feel like business and hobbies kind of walked so this one could run. Like low-key, I feel like the planning process was kind of built off of the business and hobbies, like being able to plan what the Sims do. And I like that we can like set specific times for things. I like that we can like create a weekly schedule, have things like happen every week, because it kind of makes like get together kind of better as well, because like you could have a club that meets every week and does like specific events as opposed to just them meeting and like doing some random hobbies. Like now they can do it at a specific time. You're only excited for the potential for Love Island challenges. So I actually just finished doing and I was like a little bit annoyed because I was like, of course this pack would come out right after I finish, but we just did Love Island in the Sims, and one of my mods like helped to create like a lot of the challenges. Like they built pretty much all of the challenge lots for me, and like it was really fun doing it that way. But I feel like this is less like you have to take control. It seems like there's like certain factors that come into account. I don't know if that makes sense. And then that will determine if your sim gets eliminated. You need a raid and run, but thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day or night. And thank you again for the raid. We have the perfect emo, please. Okay, let me play the last little ending part. Okay, sim it and see. We have the Sims diving, the little park back here. They're on the little bike over here. I thought this was like a volleyball court, but I don't think that's like something we're getting. But they did kind of make it look almost like that. Okay, this is cool. Is this like a daycare or something? Oh, it's an art school or something like that. These are like little pencil crayons. How did they make it look like that? Is that like a new roof type? Because like this doesn't look like two things like stacked on top of each other. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like a flat. No, because you can't stack roofs. Unless it's like one roof inside another one. Okay, I think I figured out potentially how they did this. But this is so cool. This little pond looks like a little art palette. We have the people like painting outside, a nice little gazebo. I think my favorite part of this is the customization of everything. And I feel like it makes, like, this is the first time we've gotten like custom lot types, because I know that's something that a lot of people have always wanted, like being able to have a lot that's like multifunctional, like can function as both like, you know, multiple things. And I feel like we kind of got that with business and hobbies, but I like that this could be like, I know they were talking about how you could have something be like a boba shop in the day and then a dance club at night. I do feel like it allows you to like transform a venue from like one thing to the other without having to like adjust too much. You like the dating show piece a lot. I do those with no mods, and while it's fun, this will make it easier. That is the one thing that I was thinking about, because when I did Love Island, I did use mods in order for it to like work the way that it did. Like I needed MC Command Center to have like more than 8 Sims. I needed like MC Command Center to be able to dress all the Sims at once and not have to like go through and manually do it. So I do like that it's like gonna be in the game now. And I also always take this into consideration when like a pack comes out and people are like, well, they're like, well, you know, there's already a mod for this, or modders could do this. I'm like, well, yes, probably, but also you have to take into consideration that not everyone is playing on PC. And I think that's like something that a lot of people don't really think about when they don't play on like console. But I'm like, there's a lot of people that cannot play with mods. There's a lot of people that play on PC that still can't play with mods because they may not have like the space on their computer. They may not have the specs to have a lot of mods in their game without it like making the game lag. So I think it's important for people to like remember that not everyone uses mods. Yes, and console players do exist. So instead of just being like, well, there could be a mod for that. Take into consideration not everyone can play or will play or wants to play with mods. I like that you can create your own schedule in the hair, but that's about it. Nothing screams at me. I see. You're a PC player and choose to play with no mods to keep the game accessible. That's good. I do feel like sometimes, because I'm someone who does play with mods, I do take into consideration a lot of times I'll like make a lot. I'm like, well, I can't upload this because like I used custom content. So that's why sometimes I choose to like limit how much mods or CC I'm using. But like if I make a sim, for example, I can't like upload it to the gallery because it's not going to have anything on them for console players. But being able to showcase the chaos the game has to offer. That's true. You don't hate the pack. You don't love the pack. You're in the middle. Okay, that's fair. I am going to take this off the screen really quick. And I was told that the blog post was updated. So I would love to check that out. Let me see. Oh, and Mac shared some screenshots of the Q&A as well. So that will be nice. So we can see like what's coming with that. I'm like, where is the blog post? I don't think that's it. Adventure awaits. Okay, is this it? Okay. So I'll pull it up. Let's see, you ordered your costume too? I didn't hear that sound. So when you played it, I didn't hear it, and I don't know why. Maybe you heard it though. Let me know if you did, because if you didn't hear it, then I need to fix it. You ordered your costume too? Let's go. I don't know what if I'm gonna dress up. You didn't hear it? Okay, then I have to fix it. I will have to fix it. Let me write that down. And then I will return your points after the stream. Okay. So this stuff we've already seen. The new thing is now we have the worlds with all the lots and the lot sizes. So this is what it looks like. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lots. That's pretty nice. And there's 2 lots that are 64 by 64. I'm mentioning that because I think in like out of all the worlds that we have, there's like not very many 64 by 64 lots. So it's nice to have some lots that have space, you know, to do like big builds. And there's also like 2 50 by 50 lots, so that's still pretty big as well. So we have quite a few large lots, which makes sense because they're supposed to be like getaways. In this little neighborhood, it's called Wanderwood Wilds. It says life in Wanderwood Wilds sure is a blast. Literally, Hothead Rock Geyser may be the main draw to the area, but there's more in these woods than meets the eye. Sims can enjoy the great outdoors near campfires, kayak in the open water, and fish to unwind. Okay, something that I didn't see in the gameplay trailer, but they showed us in the main trailer, was the fact that it seems like you can woohoo in the open water. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looked like, so I'm gonna assume that you can. It says you can visit the old fire watchtower, perhaps to offer your gratitude to the one who keeps watch. Be sure to check in with the butterfly conservationist if you're feeling a little fluttery. And then it says festivals. We have Round the Fire Festival. Okay, now down here is the Jellyfish Junction. It looks like we have a lighthouse, 64 by 64 lot. There's kind of like not a town square per se, but like a little area in between where it seems like your Sims can go. Jellyfish Junction is known for its unique artistic vibe, attracting not only creatives but also kayakers and tourists eager to explore. Visit with Toshi, our storyteller, to learn more about Gibby Point adventure quests. Check out Fletcher's Point and the Lonely Lighthouse, a previous Plumbird hotspot named for arrow fletching. From Underlight Bay to the This or That shop, there's something new to discover in Jellyfish Junction, and there's 2 festivals here, including the Fitness Fest and the Glow and Flow Festival. And right now it seems... Okay, so when it's a custom icon or a custom venue, it has like this little icon with like a pencil. So there's 1, 2 custom venues. Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid, Dabney. Welcome in, not the triple raid. Hello. The Comfy Chaos crew is coming in hot. Hi Gigi, hi Rebella, hi Delilah. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Welcome in. Hi Warlord. Hi Ishtar. Welcome in. Bougie. Bougie said, disco lights, please. I don't even know if my lights are plugged in. Let's see if they are. We'll find out together. I want to say no. But if they're not, I have to go. I never see you live at this time, so I had to break. Yeah, I'm not usually live at this time. And this is not going to be regular, but I finished class early and I didn't have to work today. There's no right or wrong way to say it. It's my name backwards, so don't stress. Okay. Now I'm like trying to read it. Is it Natalia? Anyway, you let me know. But welcome in and thank you for the follow. I hope that you're doing well today. What were you up to on stream, Dabney? What were you doing today? I'm very excited for the new pack. Way too excited. Like structured schedules. Like that's literally so me. I think one thing that I don't like comparing like the packs, but I'm gonna compare them. One thing that I didn't like so much about business and hobbies, for example, is the fact that it's just like you set the activities and it's like Sims wouldn't always do all of the different activities. Like for example, I would have the option to like drink tea or like shop, and then usually they would just do one or the other. I don't know if anyone else experienced that, but it would be like they might shop or they might drink tea, but they're not really like doing both. Well, I feel like with this, it's like you can set what times they're doing specific things, so it's kind of nice to have all the Sims be doing like what they're supposed to be doing at a certain time. Like at this time, you could even have it be, I don't actually know if you can like have it so they can shop, but now that I'm thinking about it, like you could have it where you could have like closing hours for like a shop at a certain time they can shop, and then when they're done they can like go eat. I don't know. We were doing the Love Trope Legacy in Gen 8. Gen 8 is crazy. I love that you're on Generation 8. I think the farthest I've gotten in a Legacy or any generational gameplay was like maybe 6 or 7. So proud of you for getting that far. I'm gonna assume that it's like most Legacies where it goes up to Gen 10. So you're like getting to the end there. She has crushes all over the place. I love that. I love that for her. You still have a few questions you'd love answered before it comes out. I would love to hear what your questions are. Not that I can answer them, but I'm just curious to know. Because I'm like, I have questions too. I'm like, I have many questions. But I don't really have the answers yet. Let's see. I just read Jellyfish Junction, and then Crystal Valley is a last neighborhood. This is a bustling gold mining community. I know that Copperdale is also supposed to be like a mining world, or there's like a mining neighborhood. Does anyone know what they mine in that area, if it says? Because this says gold mining. I'm like, do they also mine gold there, or do they mine something else? Crystal Valley earned its name after an unusual occurrence took place overnight. The Scoops gold mine dried up Well, let me make sure that this doesn't pop up over. Dried up only to be replaced by crystals. Now you can visit and pan for crystals or stop by the electric lagoon for a neon jellyfish swim accompanied by a glowworm backdrop. Visitors may want to keep their eye out for a unique bird too. Check out the Stop and Know Center to learn more about this area, and it has a sunrise and sunset festival. Okay, let's see. I want to know more about the festivals, visiting the park ranger tower, the jobs. They did not touch on any of that. Oh, like the camp counselor. Oh, that's true. They didn't mention the careers. I know for sure it seems like we're getting some sort of... I don't know if the camp counselor is just a role or if it's like a proper career now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm like, I did see that it was a role that they created, but now it seems like you can kind of create whatever roles you want, so maybe you can do like whatever jobs you want essentially. I'm also wondering with that, it seems like you can customize like what sims are doing what, but like can I make my sims like family do multiple things? For example, could I have like my sims, I don't know, like the mom, could she be like the camp director and then like her daughter be the camp counselor? Or like do I have to hire sims like outside of the family? I'm gonna assume that you can hire anyone or like give anyone the role, but you never know. Brat Attack TV, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I feel like I had more questions and I'm like, maybe I should write them down and then see if they get answered at any point. When we were watching the trailer, I remember I was mentioning, like, initially I was like, will we be able to assign what the roles do? But they did answer that. It seems like you can give them a role and then you have like 5 different actions or 5 different like activities, I guess, that each role can do. I don't know what the limitation on roles are though. It seems like we can only have 11 activities like throughout the day on the schedule, because it says like if the schedule is full and there was 11, or it can be as like laid back as you want and there's only 1. So that question was answered, but I don't know what the limitation on like how many roles you can have in terms of like different, I guess, jobs or things that they're taking on. Okay, so that is the world. And then we have the Q&A. So they did a Q&A in the Discord, and Mac was so lovely and screenshotted the answers that they had to some of the questions. So in case you're wondering, I'll share them right now. Okay, and in the meantime, I can pull up The Sims in the background. Okay, so it says, by default, the imaginary friends have the following personalities. We have Little Monster, which is a goofball, Pretty Pegacorn, which is evil. Oh, I was so wrong. I was trying to guess which one is which. Wait, maybe... No, I think I was so wrong. Crafty Kid, which is creative, and Wild Child, which is competitive. Is the imaginary doll a build and buy object, or does your child get them when they're a kid, like in The Sims 3? It says build mode, yes, no limitations, just simoleons. Okay, so it seems like it's an object that you buy. I don't know if you can get it just by like a gift. So another question that someone asked was, can we turn the teddy bears that we have, the giant teddy bears, into like a real life friend or into an imaginary friend? And it says right now, imaginary friends can be made from the one of the 4 Imagine Me dolls coming with the new pack. They've been custom made for arriving from Imaginary Land. The next question was, are there any unique moodlets or interactions between the sim who can see the imaginary friend with those who can't? And it says, yes, children will get a variety of different buffs, interactions, unique to their imaginary friend. Other sims will see them talking to no one, like a sim with the erratic trait. Okay. Each of the 4 imaginary friends have a unique made real look that's consistent. based on their original child imaginary form. If you make Pretty Pegacorn real, she'll always look like this at first, but once made real as a teen, you can take them into CAS and customize them if you wish. So hold on, let me see if I can pull it up so you can see. Okay, I know it's a little small, but this is what they look like. I know you can't see one of them, but this is them in their teen form. Very cute. Okay. Once turned real Sims will other Sims be able to see the imaginary friend and interact with them? And it says yes, they become fully real. So like they just become a real Sim and anybody can interact. Once your child Sim that made an imaginary friend ages up to a teen, if they were good enough friends with their imaginary friend, they can offer to make real on the doll, which allows them to turn their imaginary friend into a real teen Sim. So it's good incentive not to neglect or be mean to them as a kid. So if you don't have a good relationship with your imaginary friend, you won't be able to make them real. Is there any way a Sim other than the child who has an imaginary friend can see them? And it says nope, they're invisible. Other Sims will see the doll sitting on the ground. The Sim who has the imaginary friend, the doll will disappear when they spawn in their imaginary friend and the actual imaginary friend is walking around or interactable. Are adults in the household able to parent the imaginary friend just like any other kid when they become real? When you turn them into a real teen Sim, they join the household but as a roommate. You can adopt them into your family if you wish. And they will have a randomized name, but that's something you can always change in Create a Sim. There's no limitations on what they can do once they're turned real. You have to buy the doll. You can't receive it as a gift. An adult can't craft them. The only way to get an imaginary friend is by buying them. Next question was the baby has like... Oh, does the imaginary... Hold on, let me make sure I'm understanding the question. So once the imaginary friend becomes real, do they have a special trait or some powers? It says the made real Sim isn't in a cult. They're just living as a normal Sim. So they don't get a special trait. It's just their chance to become a real Sim. They're just happy to taste food and touch things for real. Okay, so no special trait for imaginary friends that have turned real. The next one was also all of these questions are in the Sims Discord, but Mac screenshotted them because otherwise you would have to scroll through and find every single question that was asked. And this was specifically a dev talk about imaginary friends. I think they might potentially do other ones, but I'm not sure. It says, how does each personality impact the child? And it says the personality will shape their entire set of interactions with the child. So they will recommend different activities to do based on their personality. Creative might do arts and crafts. Competitive might do active activities or video games. The evil imaginary friend will recommend mischief and other bad behavior. If you have an evil imaginary friend, the child can practice mean interactions on them, strengthening their relationship. Eventually, if the child heeds the advice of the evil imaginary friend, they will gain the budding evil persona trait, which might allow them to discover the evil trait when they age up to teen, if they so choose. So what it seems is, let me snooze this. This is the last time I can snooze the ads. If you're the only imaginary friend that your Sim can perform mean interactions on and gain relationship is the evil imaginary friend. All the rest of them, if you're mean to them, you'll ruin your relationship. But for the evil one, you actually gain relationship. And you can potentially have your Sim earn the evil trait. Can imaginary friends remain with the Sims once they get into a young adult elder stage, if turned into a real Sim? So the only way to keep them around after young adults or elder stage is if they're turned into a real Sim. Otherwise, you can keep the doll around to seek comfort from an old friend or frenemy, but they remain a doll. They are customizable in Create a Sim only when you turn them real. Their imaginary forms are based on the doll that you purchase. They're autonomous in the way that they will suggest things to do together, but they mostly just hang around the attached child. They're there to befriend them and be there for them, so they'll stick to their person. Are older human form CAS pieces available in Create a Sim? Their human form outfits are unlockable in CAS if made real or by cheating, but it says, but you didn't hear me say that. Okay, we're getting close to the end. Can you have more than one imaginary friend at the same time? It says not at the same time, one imaginary friend per child, one imaginary friend per doll at a time. So if you are unhappy with your imaginary friend, you have the option to say goodbye forever, and then you can purchase a new doll to switch it up. This was just a general statement. I think multiple people were asking this question. So it says, for those of you asking about requirements to actually imagine up the imaginary friend as a child, that is, turn the doll into imaginary friend, you would buy the doll from build mode. You would reach creativity level 3, befriend the doll, or if you're suffering from loneliness, so much so that a child needs a friend now. So if your sim child doesn't have any friends, then they can turn the doll into their imaginary friend. Let's see. 4 designs, no recolors at this time. They gave a variety of options compared to the single model offered for the Sims 3 imaginary friends. They're reflective of their default personalities. Random Sims have autonomy to have imaginary friends. It's fully player driven. There will not be random imaginary friends running around rampant, so that's good. But it also means that other Sims will not, I don't think they will have imaginary friends unless you were to give it to them. So the only way to make them real is as teens. So once your child sim ages up, if they've have a good relationship with the imaginary friend, then the imaginary friend will become real as a teen. And then the last thing is, are there any cross-pack features? And they said there are tons. They will recommend oodles and oodles of activities from across all packs based on their personalities. For example, creative imaginary friends might suggest cross-stitching if you own cottage living, or knitting for nifty knitting, etc. And that is it for the Q&A. Okay. I was going to make a sim. We might just start the sim. I don't think I'm gonna make any outfits for her right now, but let me just load it up. So I'm doing a let's play with Penny Pizzazz where she's gonna work up her life as an influencer, and eventually hopefully become a celebrity. And then once a new pack comes out, I might have her enter into some sort of romantic competition, because in her lore it says that she is letting her career get in the way of her finding romance. So I thought it'd be fun to play out that storyline and try and see if we can find her love. So last stream I made her I gave her a makeover, and this stream I'm going to start her sister. So she doesn't have any family in the world right now, but because I'm going to be playing as her, I thought it'd be fun to make her family, and we're going to make her an older sister. And right now I'm just going to be starting her, at least get a base. What's nice is because we use the genetics, we don't have to do as much to her face, but I still want to make her look different. So we'll get going with that. I think that's all I have to say about the new pack for right now. Once we get more information about it, I will share on the stream. But it was fun checking out the trailer with you all. If you guys have any thoughts or feelings about the pack that you'd like to share, feel free. I do feel now I have a better understanding of the imaginary friends. I don't know if I have any more questions that weren't already answered about the imaginary friends, Um, the one thing that I think would have been nice, but I also understand that like we're getting unique models for every single one, is just like if we could do like different colors like someone mentioned, but it seems like right now it's just they are what they are. You get a specific type of imaginary friend and that's what they'll look like. But yeah, if anyone has a name suggestion for Penny's sister, feel free to share. I don't really have a specific name in mind. I didn't even really think about that. And eventually I'll be making her parents as well. So, hold on 1 second. I think a P name would be cute if we wanted to like have them sort of match. I think I have a name that I might do, but we'll see. Oop. Okay. I'm thinking Priyanka, unless I can come up with another one, but we'll do that for now. And then for her hair, so as I said before, she's gonna be like older. I also kind of want to give the vibe that like, you know, Penny is in like the social media career, and I feel like, you know, if her sister is a bit older than her, then maybe it could be like she's in a more like traditional job. Maybe it's more like trying to fit the expectations of the parents, and then Penny sort of like stepped out and was able to get successful in a different career that wasn't as established yet. I don't know what hairstyle to do. Also, I hate that they automatically give them wrinkles once they're an adult. I mean, definitely you could have wrinkles, but I also feel like you shouldn't have to have that. Because, like, I don't know what age they consider, like, adults. Because to me, you have young adults. I would say, like, I actually don't even know. I don't know what the range would be. Maybe we could do, like, I don't know if I gave this to Penny, though. I feel like this is the exact hair that I gave to her. I'm like, okay, let's just give them the exact same hairstyle. I want her hair to be like pretty long. We could maybe do this one. I feel like I have longer hairstyles all the way at the top. Like these ones. Okay, I'll try and get like her everyday outfit done at least before I wrap up today, and then next time we'll do the rest of her outfits, because this was sort of like an impromptu stream. The next time I'll be live is on Friday, and we will be, as I said before, finishing her sim. I will also be making Penny's parents, well, I guess both of their parents, and I'm trying to think. The next stream after that, depending on how long that takes, will be on Saturday, and I'm hoping to work on her apartment, which I think will be really fun. I used to have this CAS background. I got it, I think it's called the Simfluencer, and I think it's by Large Tater Tots. I literally got it just for this Let's Play, because the one I had before was just like the mirrored one, which I really like, but I thought this would be fun. I've never used this one before. I'm a very big fan of the backgrounds that have like the mirror. I can't even remember what like the original background looks like anymore. Is it just like a plain background? Like I actually cannot like visualize it. Hi Mimi, welcome in. You came just in time because I was just saying we're probably gonna do like maybe just her everyday outfit, but it's gonna take me a while to like get her face situation situated. And then, you know, depending on how long it takes, we might do at least one of each of the other categories, but we'll see. Because I do want to eat as well. Maybe this hairstyle. I think that could be nice. And then... okay, we could do like a... yeah. We could do a skin. Because I'm like... girl, you don't have to have wrinkles. Oh, I wish I could... wait, hold on. Maybe we could do like the structure, because I feel like that can sometimes show like age. Honestly, I like that. Oh, she's so pretty. I mean, she looks just like Penny. She's literally like her twin. Oh, I kind of like the bushier eyebrows. I want to make sure that they don't look exactly the same. So I'm going to have to change up her face just a little bit. I'll make her lips a little bit thinner. She's looking good. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else I can do to make her seem older? I have a chipped tooth. I think I'll probably just do this one. I know you can't see it. It's because of the pose thing that makes her stand still. You gotta post your little country sims in the Discord. You let your horse racer guy get married. Oh my god, let me see. Also, I want to do like something, and I might like try and pre-record a bunch. But like I want to do like Halloween costumes like in The Sims, but like ones where it's not just like putting on the costumes we already have. Like I want to like use The Sims clothing to try and make like certain outfits. So if you have ideas of like costumes you'd like to see me make, then let me know and then I'll do it, because I think that'd be fun. Okay, we also could do her hair a different color. Because, like, nobody said we have to do the same hair color. Like, her hair could be black. The classic witch. Okay, let's put down witch. If you have any other ideas, let me know. Also, this would be good because, like, if I do decide to do, like, the, like, Halloween sort of vibe for the camp, like, once a new pack comes out, then we can have ideas for, you know, different costumes, because maybe we could do like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of event. Okay, I feel like that makes her look a bit more different. Oh goodness, you're gonna take a quick nap? Imagine. No, I'm kidding. Take your nap, girl. I cannot promise I'll be here, but you can always message me. I hope that you have a good nap. Okay, I think I have something that adds like eye bags. I don't know if I made that up. Maybe eyelids. Okay, I like that. Like little smile lines. I don't know. Yay or nay? I don't know how I feel about the placement of them. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, I want to do it because I want to show like she's older. But I'm also like, yeah, I don't like the placement of them. Why is tea so nasty? Do you not like tea? I love tea. Well, I don't love all teas, but I do love tea. I feel like I have like what would I say, phases. Like I won't drink tea for like a long time and then I'll just drink tea every day. It probably has to do with the seasons too. Like right now that you brought it up, I'm like, that sounds pretty good actually. Okay. As I said before, I said I wanted her vibe to be more like professional. Maybe not more professional, that's not the right word. Just more like a more of a traditional job. So I also think she would wear like her like specific cultural outfits more regularly than Penny. So let's see. Can I get some inspiration? I don't know if we have a lot of options for stuff like this. I feel like we have gotten stuff like over time, but I don't know how much. Okay, let's see what these outfits are looking like. You see with the bags and it still tastes like water. I'm like, well, it will taste a little like water. But like if it has no flavor at all, then that's different. Like this is so pretty. I don't think I've ever used this. What color option should we do? Oh my goodness, they're all so pretty. I kind of like this one. I kind of like the pink one too. We could give her like a few of them. But what color is like standing out? Should we go for like, well, this is every day, right? So maybe we should go for something more like the pink or the yellow. Yeah, I was thinking like something, oh, this is so cute. Yeah, let's do the yellow. Okay, let's see if there's shoes from that as well. Just the sandals? I mean, we could do sandals. But I think these look better. And then for her nails, should I give her henna as well? This is one of those moments again where I'm like, I wish that the henna wasn't like a tattoo. I'm sure there's a way to get it as like a skin detail, but I kind of wish I could just apply it for some outfits. Maybe we could do like a different style. I don't know if I did that one. We can't change the hue for this one. we won't do that then. This might be the same one that I gave to her sister, but we'll do matching ones for her. Oh my goodness, she's so pretty. Okay, now I'm like, I want to do all the outfits. Okay. What kind of necklace should we do? I really want to get more like outfits, CC. Like specifically like Indian cultural outfits, like saris. I don't know the names of the other outfits. I know there's a one word. I think this is called a kurti. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing them right, but the outfit that she's wearing right now is not a sari. Sari is like the one that's more like a dress, and they have like the little scarf that it's not really a scarf, but it like wraps around and they like pleat it. I'm trying to see like if I should do a necklace with it. A lot of the outfits here are not like paired with any necklaces. I think jewelry is more like earrings, or like for formal events they might wear more stacked jewelry. Let me see. Oh, there's quite a bit of CC for it, which is nice. Okay, let's do no necklace then, because I can't really find one that like goes with the outfit. We'll do, yeah, we'll do that nose ring. And then, oh, I forgot that removes. You want to make a sim, but I want to use your keyboard you just ordered today, so sticking to gameplay. Wait, you just ordered a new keyboard? Like, you have it already, or you ordered it and it's gonna like arrive later? Oh, you have it. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, you ordered it. Okay. So you're waiting until you get that before you do some CAS. I wish... Oh, wait, that's kind of better. I want to get a new desk. I've been saying this. I'm like, if any standing desk brands want to sponsor me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Because I can tell, like, my desk is not like completely level. It's not the most ergonomic situation. And I love to have, like, I think I was kind of spoiled because I was visiting my boyfriend, and he got a standing desk so that I would have a setup to use, and it was so nice. I'm like, being able to stand sometimes I don't want to sit. Sometimes I don't want to sit for so long, and it's nice to like take that break. I would like stand when I felt like it, and then I could sit back down when I was ready. Okay, this hairstyle is also cute. I just want to be able to see her earrings. Oh, I do like that. Did I give that to her sister? Hold on. I have to go and look through all of her, because I feel like I did give it to her for one of her... Probably not her athletic wear. Hold a plushie. Okay, I'll have to go grab one. Okay, I definitely think I just saw it. Let me go grab a plushie really quick, and also I'll go plug in my lights so I can finally do Bougie's disco lights. Was yesterday plushie day? Like actual plushie day or like your plushie day? Here's my plushie. She's a little pig. Well, she's actually a big pig. And she has a little heart. So I will hold her while we sim. And then I did plug in my light. So let me see if I can do disco lights for you. Okay, there we go. I feel like it's a little too fast. There we go. It's more like ambient than usual, which is nice. Oh, I do like it in the braid. I was trying to find a long braid like this when I was making Penny, and I could not find one. And of course, now that I'm making her sister, all of a sudden it exists. Anyway, that's gonna be her everyday hairstyle. Let's see what we'll do for her makeup. Cute. No. Okay. I think that's cute for one of her everyday outfits. Let's see what else we could do. I also want to give her lashes. So maybe shorter ones. Like these ones? No. I'm like, I want it to look more natural than like her sisters, for example. But I don't feel like I have a lot of natural looking lashes, to be honest. Okay, I think these ones are decent. Oh, maybe just the top one. Yeah, I like that better. And then okay, we'll take off her makeup for this one. I want to give her this for all of her outfits. Or with all of her outfits. What is this? Oh. Okay, this came with the new... I didn't see the face paint that came with that new kit. So it's like highlighter. This is like contour. Oh, we have moles that are now in a face paint. And then... this just changes. Okay, that's good to know. I do hope that at some point they allow it so that we can layer multiple face paint things. Because I hate that, like, once you put something on in face paint, like, that's it. Because sometimes I have quite a few things that I'd love to, like, be able to layer within that category. Okay, let's see. I wanted to, like, match the length. Like, I guess I guess that kind of matches. And then this one, let's see what this looks like. Oh, I do like this. I literally think I saw an outfit like this when I was looking at inspo pics. jumps. I don't know what shoes. Like, I do like these shoes, but I don't think they come in the right colors. And we could do sandals. Okay. Cute. No. I just keep doing the same eyeshadow. Like, that's fine. We can just do the same thing again. Maybe that. And then we could do blush. Maybe like this one. Okay, and we'll do earrings for this look as well. Also, I thought I applied the nose ring. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think that looks pretty. It like matches, like, because it has like different, it's like iridescent a little bit. So like the different colors kind of match with her outfit. And maybe with this one, yeah, this one will have bangles with it. But like the smaller stack. Oh, that's cute, and it like matches the color scheme of this. Okay, nice, nice. Me being like, we're just gonna do one outfit, I promise. Yeah, you thought. Okay, her aspiration, I think we'll do... trying to think. Creativity. Let's go with... maybe mentor. Master mentor. And then for her traits, we'll do... is there like a leader? Idealist. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Maybe like ambitious would be the vibe. Oh, wrong thing. We'll do dance machine. And family oriented. Okay, and then we'll do her preferences and stuff later. Okay, let's go on to formal. I don't think she needs as many outfits as like her sister because she's not like our main sim, but I still want to like spend time with her. Okay, I'm trying to think what we could do for her hair. I feel like it's usually back. So like, not that, because I don't like those bangs. We could do back or up. Is that the same? I did give this to her sister, but it's like they can have the same hairstyle sometimes. It'll be fine, I think. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I think we will do this hair. Let's see. trying to see if these are only for weddings. I don't even know where the earring is that I want to use. Oh, this could be cute. So this one they said is usually worn by a married woman, but like in, I guess, the contemporary and the modern worlds, anybody could wear it. But I'm like, I think it'd be fun to like use it as a way to dress up your sim once they do get married. I don't think I'm gonna have her be married yet, but also like maybe we could, but then that's another sim we have to make. I'm like, should I make her partner as well, or should I just should I just have her find someone? Oh, this is so pretty. And also it's different from like what her sister's wearing. This is like a more like, I guess, modern outfit, but kind of similar to a sari. I guess it is a sari, it just has a little cutout there. That is so pretty. I think we have to do it. And then we'll do the bangles for this. I don't think you have to wear it on both hands. I usually, like for her sister, I give it to her on both hands wherever you look, but we'll do it just on the one for now. And then maybe I'll see if I can find more, so that way they don't have to be wearing the same exact ones for everything. Okay, for her makeup, we'll do like a dark red. Oh, not her hair changing. And then we could do blush. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Okay, let's see. I didn't even look in the headwear last time. I don't think there's anything. Right? I'm like, I need to, the way that I'm also trying to push myself to not push myself, but I've been using mainly like in-game stuff. Other than like skin details and like her hair, like everything here is from mainly the Fashion Street kit. Hi, Michelicious. Welcome in. Thank you for redeeming your daily treat. Okay, we'll just do one formal look. Watch, I'm gonna end up finishing all of her outfits. I'm like, yeah, let's just do her every day. And now I'm like, let's just do everything. Okay. This is for athletic wear. Maybe something like this. I want to do like a matching set. Maybe more like this one. And then, do we have leggings? Oh, I didn't realize there were pants too. Hold on, we're gonna have to go back. Oh, we could do these. That's cute. Okay, and then obviously we're gonna take off the... Ooh. I did not mean to take out her nose piercing. I just meant the earring. Okay, let's just do that. And I think that's good for athletic. Her hair is braided back, so it's like out of the way. Hi, Missy's channel on YouTube. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome in. Also, to anyone who's watching on YouTube, consider to like the live. I'd greatly appreciate if you did. Okay, let's do this for athletic. Maybe we could do like a small earring. Yeah. Sleepwear. Okay, we'll remove her earring. I feel like usually the braid would come out for this. We could do like that one. That one's a little short though. I could see this working. Because we could say like she straightens her hair. I always say that. I'm like, we could say she straightens her hair for it to make sense. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so I wanted to see, there was like these pants. Okay, I just wanted to see what they look like. These are cute too. These would be nice for like every day. We could also use this for like hot weather maybe. Oh, this is cute too. I didn't realize this was pants. I thought it was a skirt from how it looked in the picture. Oh, this shirt is pretty too. Oh my goodness. I've been sleeping on this kit, huh? Okay, also, I know City Living might have some stuff. Oh, this is nice because it has like the necklace like built into it. Not for sleepwear, but very cute nonetheless. Okay, let's see if there's anything here. I didn't really think so. Okay, we're just gonna do like a dress maybe? If I can find something. Hold on, let's do sleep. This is kind of the vibe, but like with a print. Oh my goodness, hold on. I know there's a name for it. It just says loungewear, 90s. Like, I feel like we should have something like this, but I don't know if we do. Like, this is the right shape, but the style of it is not what I'm going for. Maybe that. This is it for slippers? Oh no, I'm in flats. I was like, where are the slippers? Okay, we could do that. Maybe I'll do another one later, but that's good for now. Let's also go to her everyday and then copy her nails over. Okay, so that's sleepwear. Let's do party wear. This could be nice. This could also be good for hot weather, I think, because it's like shorts, like a romper sort of vibe. I just wanted to see what this dress looked like. I gave this one to her sister, so I would love to do something different. I gave this to her sister too, but maybe we could do it in a different color. If we do it in a different color, then it works, right? I think. This is the point where I'm like, yeah, we definitely need more options. Hold on. Why did that dress not show up here? I don't know if I'm gonna like it yet, but I want to see what it looks like on her. This one. Oh, it's sparkly. Oh, because it's from Enchanted by Nature. Well, that's kind of the vibe. I don't know. I might do that for her sleepwear. I'll decide if I want to change it later, but for now, I think that's cute. This, I think, is nice for her party wear. Even though it's similar to her sister's outfit, who cares? Okay, and then we can give her bangles on both sides. And then maybe a necklace. Maybe no necklace for now. You're gonna lurk for the rest of the stream? Okay, no worries. I think I'm gonna try and quickly finish the rest of our outfits and then we're gonna wrap up right now. Because again, she's not our main character and we can always go back and like update the outfits later if we want. But I'm not too picky at the moment. Not as much as I was with her sister. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work, but I thought I'd try anyway. Okay, that's swimwear. Okay, cold weather I think I can do pretty quickly. I did have her sister like into skiing. Maybe if she does go skiing with her, I'll add a skiing outfit for her. But for right now, let's just get like one cold weather outfit. I know it kind of clips a little, but it's fine. Okay, let's do a little liner. Okay, that's cold weather. And then hot weather. I did say I liked those pants that we found earlier, so I might do that. Oh, we could do these ones. These were not even the ones that I was talking about, but and we could do that together. I don't know if this would necessarily go together. So I'm kind of thinking I do the pants. I'm kind of thinking I do what I initially intended. And then we can do some like sandals. I was trying to do the stack of bracelets again, but I don't know where they are. Oh, these ones. Okay, and then a quick little makeup look. I don't mind her earrings. Okay, and then we'll just go through all of our outfits really quick. So there's her everyday looks: formal, athletic, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. I said I was going to do one outfit. We ended up having time to do them all. So love that for us. I hope that you all enjoyed. I am going to find someone to raid. I appreciate all the raids. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed the vibes. I am going to send, let's see. Okay, so Spring or Steven is currently working on the Granite Falls summer camp save. So I think it'd be fun to send the love over there. Thank you again for being here. For those watching on YouTube, consider to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the live. For those over on Twitch, there's my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I hope that you guys all have a great rest of your day or night. I'll be live again on Friday. If you want to stay tuned for all the details about that, then consider to join the Discord. Thank you for being here, Sade. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.